Hi, this is a video of the first steps of LivLab Simulator. The interface, the user interface, is similar to what you're seeing here, and basically you have all the controls of the simulator over here. To work with LivLab Simulator, you have to first define the main features, common features of your event. These are these three controls, which are the number of participants, the size of the groups that you want in your event, and the days of discussion of the event. Together with these three main common controls or features, you have these three blocks numbered with 4, which allow a greater detail of the event, and basically allow more features of your event. The combination, the final set of characteristics of features of your event is what we call scenario. The basic scenario is a combination of these three controls, these three features: participants, group size, and days of discussion. And but you can add other features, which means that you are selecting another scenario. The simulator, or the main simulator strength, is the ability that the user can repeat one event after the other within the same features, within the same scenario. Meaning, we could have, for example, one event that has 42 participants, a group size of 5 members, and 2 days of discussion, and that would be one scenario. We can run that event as many times as we want, retrieve the information from each of the runs of this scenario, meaning retrieve the information for each event that has those features, and compare the events either using statistic analysis or qualitative analysis, so that you can understand in depth what are the consequences, whether it's at the event level, at the participant level, at the group level of that scenario. You could even, once you are done with that scenario, meaning that combination of characteristics, you can maybe add another one, for example, diversity, gender diversity, and maybe add, well, this new feature, which is an 84% of females. It could be another characteristic that wasn't evident, wasn't present in the first scenario, which only had these 3 features. But, and then we can run again as many times as we want the new events under these conditions, under this new scenario. And we can make comparisons, whether it's with the events of the new scenario or with the events that corresponded to the first scenario, and obviously extract any consequences or any conclusions on that comparison. For us and for this video, we will run this first event, or this first scenario, with only these conditions, these 3 conditions, 1, 2, 3, and The rest of the conditions, we will leave them as they are. The only one that we could change maybe for this presentation could be this control number 14, which allows us to select the number of top performers, the people that are happiest with the outcomes of the event, but we will leave it in 3. We will explain in other videos what this means. For us, or for now, let's set up the event under these conditions. The simulator creates this event with 42 participants. We can group them. They're already grouped, but we can present them in a more grouped form. With each click of group setup of the control 20, we make the participants, the members of each group, get closer to each other. Now they are closer enough so that we can see that they're groups, and you can see that there are figures, person icons that will be males or men. The smileys would be girls, and there should be, I can't see it now, it's hidden here. Check if we can, yeah, maybe that is clearer. There is also a flower icon. 1% of the participants are binary or transgender, and this is the icon that represents the transgender in this case in this event. Well, this is so now this is an event that is mostly men. Anyway, we can click on go, and once the number of ticks equal the number of days of the event, the simulator has finished the simulation of the event, and we could check going down or going right the information about the event, and that will be explained in other videos. Once we're done with collecting the information from this event, the data that this event has produced, examine everything that we want from this event, we can run it again under the same conditions. Now this clicking setup, then we have a new set of participants. We can group them if we want, or group them as much as we want. To make it clearer, clicking on the group setup, who belongs to where, and then click on go again. The ticks progress from 0 to 2, and then we have another event run under the same conditions, under the same scenario. And well, this can be repeated as many times as we want. And again, the data can be collected and analyzed somewhere else if the information that we get from the simulator is not enough to understand what is going on with this scenario and the events that are closer or that are under the influence, the effect of these features that we selected originally. Now, well, that's it.